And here we are. To the surprise of absolutely nobody, Justin Herbert has gone up to Superstar X Factor. I'll rock Bazooka on him. I think that one makes the most sense for Herbo. Shout out Mike Williams for that 3-year, $60 million deal he got in real life that I also gave him in this franchise. Okay. And also Rashawn Slater for being everything the doctor ordered for a day one plug-and-play blindside protector for Justin Herbert. Shout out to Rashawn, bro. He was incredible his rookie year, and let's see how good he can become. Also, shout out Donald Parham for being 7'3". Oh, yeah. It was the defense that got a massive makeover here in the 2022 offseason. And oh man, let's start off in chronological order where all those crazy trades were happening last week. The Chargers got themselves involved in one of them as well, as they traded a 2nd and a 6th round pick for Khalil Mack. Despite getting up there in age, Khalil Mack undoubtedly still one of the best edge rushers in the league. I think it's definitely worth the price they paid, and I absolutely love it because they're building around Justin Herbert while he is on that rookie deal, man. And then after that, they decided to bring one of the best players on the market to LA on a massive deal, J.C. Jackson. To the surprise of many, Bill Belichick let this man walk despite being one of the best corners in the league at the prime age. Is still 26, 27 years old as well. J.C. Jackson is incredible. This is a massive, massive addition to the Chargers team. Mr. Interception's about to go crazy. But if you watched this team last year, you know their biggest problem was one thing, and it was a massive one. Their run defense. It was atrocious. Everybody was running all over them. And they have gone out, gotten themselves a nice little defensive tackle here in Sebastian Joseph Day. He didn't have to travel far, of course, formerly of the Los Angeles Rams on that Super Bowl winning roster. Joseph Day is about to be a massive addition in the middle of the park here for the Chargers. Just a massive body that's going to eat up so many blocks, free up space for the other playmakers. He's gonna be a great player here, man. I think it was a 3-year, $24 million deal. And this defense now looks as scary as the offense, because they still got guys like Joey Bosa, Derwin James, arguably the best safety in the league, and former 2nd round pick in the 2021 draft, Asante Samuel Jr., who definitely had a solid rookie campaign. Overall, this team is extremely good, man. This should be a very fun video to see how this team grows together, how crazy Herbert could get. And let's bring another Super Bowl to LA, but on the other side, we got a few free agents here like Chris Harris Jr., Linval Joseph, Jared Cook, just super old players. Kazir White's nice, but I would like Kenneth Murray to take that next jump, hopefully. And at the time I'm recording this, Uchenna Nwosu just signed with the Seahawks, I believe. Justin Jackson, Jalen Guide, everybody here can honestly walk, except NBA center Donald Parham. Oh. We got Gerald Everett to be my tight end for a few years, Jermaine Ifredi at right tackle, and then Tyler Bass if we want to kick field goals here. Brian Winters unfortunately rejected, but you know what? That's okay. We got a 5th-year option here for Jerry Tillery, and this is an easy decision, man. You already know. No. I believe we have picked 16 or 17 in the draft, and the guys that I'm definitely looking at, number 1 being Jordan Davis. Dude tested incredibly, like literally a freak at 340 pounds and moves around like a gazelle, jumps like a freaking NBA player. He's insane. He's insane. It would definitely help our run-stopping defense as well, so he's on my list. Jameson Williams would make this offense absolutely dynamic, so he's definitely on my board as well. And then I think Devontae Wyatt, if we can get Jordan Davis, he's a good backup option. Was really good as well, but got overshadowed by Jordan Davis being so good. But Devontae Wyatt is just as, in my opinion. And remember, I am using my updated roster, so a lot of the things that have happened this offseason are pretty up to date. Of course, things are changing every day, so I got to keep updating it. But I got a few questions last video. If you guys do want to use it, I'll leave it down in the description below to download on Xbox Next Gen. It includes Carson Wentz on the It includes Carson Wentz on the Commanders, Russell Wilson on the Denver Broncos, also includes the Jaguars and all 37 of the transactions they made in this offseason going absolutely crazy. One of them being making Christian Kirk the 3rd highest paid receiver in the league. Oh my god, what am I seeing? Are you kidding? And to the start of the 2022 NFL Draft, of course, using my main rosters meant I had to fix and force win every single game, so the draft order might be a little wonky, but ours is correct. That's all that matters, right? And here we are at our 1st round pick at number 17. Of course, we do not have our 2nd round pick. That belongs to the Bears in the Khalil Mack trade. Who do we have here? Trevor Penning. Trevor Penning would not be the worst idea. Drake London still here. Tyler Linderbaum, Treylon Burks. Are you telling me Jameson Williams is gone? We all saw how amazing Chris Olave tested this year. Ran a crazy 40-yard dash, as you guys can see. And if we can get Jameson Williams, I mean, he's still a good option here. How insane was Christian Watson's combine, though? This is definitely one of the players that rose the most, and he wouldn't be a terrible shout here. It might be a little bit of a reach, but hey, it'd be fun. Right now, I got a few people on my mind, though. It's either Trevor Penning, Tyler Linderbaum is probably one of the best players still available. I know we already have Corey Linsley, but we could do something like the Eagles last year when they drafted Landon Dickerson and moved him out to guard. But you could try that out with Linderbaum because he's an insane prospect at the center position. Treylon Burks, David Ojabo wouldn't even be the worst shout. Devontae Wyatt, of course, I private workout him. Still got my eyes on him as well. Devin Lloyd, a do-it-all linebacker. Hopefully he could help Kenneth Murray's development as well in the future of this rebuild. Chris Olave, who I mentioned earlier. Zion Johnson wouldn't be bad. Dang, it doesn't show me who went in here either. Dude, I'm kind of mad. I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted Jameson Williams. Shout out Trace McSorley. Bro, this is a hard decision. I think my final verdict, though, is going to be Trevor Penning. I want to beefing up that right side of the O-line. Last year, we absolutely hit a home run with Rashawn Slater, of course. This time, let's get that right side. Let's get our franchise tackles for the future. I wanted to go defense a little bit, but I think a lot of that has been addressed in the offseason already. So now let's just beefing up that line for our franchise quarterback for years to come. Trevor Penning was one of the most insane players at the combine. This dude was just mean. He was literally mean. He was just mauling people left and right. He's absolutely massive and should be a massive addition to this LA Chargers O-line, baby. Welcome to LA. Ooh, we are in round 3 now, and John Mechie is still available. George Pickens, Wan'Dale Robinson definitely would not hurt on the receiving corps at all. Henry To'oTo'o is still here. Darion Kendrick, Trey McBride. Trey McBride's arguably the best tight end in this class. We kind of need tight end, you know, with Jared Cook gone. There's not really an option there. However, I have just picked up Gerald Everett, and I think I'll ride with him until his contract is out. Instead, I'm going to go and beefing up this receiver core even more with John Mechie out of Alabama, who was having an incredible season before going down hurt, and that is the reason he is falling to the 3rd round. We're going to take him. Absolute gem in the draft. Crazy speed, and it's just going to make this offense even more dynamic. Is that even possible? 4th round here, probably my final pick of the draft. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Brian Asamoah here, an Oklahoma outside linebacker who should hopefully be a nice little depth piece for us. We did lose Nwosu, so he should definitely help. Only normal development, but that's okay. I'm not asking much out of you. Draft recap now, and we snagged ourselves Trevor Penning, who was a 72 overall, and John Mechie falls all the way to the 3rd round. It's actually the same rating as Trevor Penning, both hidden development as well, so these guys should definitely be an instrumental part of this rebuild. You guys know what I want to check, though. I am still mad at whoever took Jameson Williams ahead of me. Let's go check out the draft board, though. Evan Neal, Hutch, Thibodeau, Icky, pretty much the top 4. Kyle Hamilton, Charles Cross, Stingley, Sauce. See, he went to the Broncos. This should be the Seahawks pick, but I can't really do that, unfortunately. I wish I could just do that for my roster as a whole, but you can't trade picks. So Sauce goes to that stacked Denver team to pair up with Surtain now. That is actually unbelievable. And the Vikings. Why do you need wide receiver? Why do you need wide receiver? You guys need Andrew Booth. You guys need Trent McDuffie. You just lost Michael Pierce. You could use a Jordan Davis. But you take Jameson Williams, who I wanted. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. We got our boy Trevor Penning. We got John Mechie in the 3rd round. I think we're going to be straight. By the way, Kenny Pickett in my Seahawks video fell all the way to the 2nd round, and he went number 18. Hold up. Did Malik Willis go yet, though? Malik Willis hasn't gone, so Pickett went ahead of him. Interesting. That's just like the Madden storylines, like their rosters or their draft people get like moved all around. So it's kind of fun. It makes it different every time. Treylon Burks here. Devin Lloyd to be that Dante Hightower replacement. I like that. Linderbaum to the Raiders. Great pick. Kenyon Green. Chris Olave. Where did Willis fall to? The freaking Buccaneers. I am scared of that team in a few years' time. Well, and right now, I guess, because that Brady dude decided to unretire. And here's the squad for our first full season together. Of course, we got a 90 rated Superstar X Factor Justin Herbert under center. Eckler, going to be doing Eckler type things. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, who got his new deal. Also, Josh Palmer. I forgot about Josh Palmer, but he's a guy I do like. I'm relegating him, though, to our 4th-string receiver because we, of course, drafted Alabama wide receiver John Mechie, who I hope can break onto the scene and make this offense really, really tick. Offensive line looks really good. We added in Ifedi, Trevor Penning, who we drafted, Gerald Everett to replace the outgoing Jared Cook. Defensively, looks solid, man. Looks very solid. D-line's okay. Jerry Tillery's still here. Joseph Day could do a thing. Left end is not too hot with my boy Mathis. Also, corner, kind of thin. I might go sign somebody in free agency right now, but we do got Fear, Nazir Adderley, Derwin James, the best pass rush duo in the league with Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, and hopefully Kenneth Murray can make that next jump up. Specialists, we're going to be rocking like this, actually. Mechie, let's put you in the slot. Hopefully, go crazy, my guy. Asante Samuel, I'm putting in the slot, so hopefully he can develop and everything else. Looks solid to me, man. Now it looks solid. Got some decent corner names here in the free agency market, but let's go ahead and add in a cheeky. Signing Jalen Mills, only 28 years old, was a solid paid player for the Patriots last year. Welcome in. And ladies and gentlemen, week number 7 at the midseason mark. We're 3-4. Obviously, this division is crazy now, just getting additions upon additions upon additions, but I expected to at least be second, to at least be third, you know what I'm saying? Dude, 3-4, that is a very underwhelming start. Why are we losing to the Falcons, bro? Calvin Ridley had to have had the Falcons as his last leg to his parlay and just went nuts. Contracts, we got Derwin, 100% going to bring him back. Nazir Adderley's an interesting one. I'll see what I want to do with him. Tranquil, Jerry Tillery, Ifedi, Jalen Mills, we just grabbed. Derwin James. Whatever you want to be.
Nope.
Okay, never mind. I think I'm going to hold out on these other 3 because the money is going to be a little tight now with all of these additions we've brought in. We're going to have to pay Herbert soon as well. So I'm going to remain flexible for now. Now, if we miss the playoffs, this is an absolute disaster. 10-7. It's a good record, but we actually just didn't make the playoffs. What in the world? That is actually... That's not good. That is not good. We finished 3rd in the division at 10-7. The Broncos and Chiefs both at 11-6. Raiders 8-9. And from the My Team ranks, our offense was fire. The rush game, not so much. You know, Herbert was doing his thing, but the defense was just as, if not even more disappointing than the year prior. What happened? 4th in offensive yards, Justin Herbert showed up for the 3rd year in the row, and the defense let him down for the 3rd year in a row. 5,270 yards, which was number 1, leading the entire league this season. 42 touchdowns and just 13 interceptions. An unbelievable year from the 3rd year man from the Ducks. Eckler was just not great. Honestly, only 3.9 a carry, under 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns is pretty decent, but I expect more from Eckler. I really do. Receiving wise, oh my God, John Mechie, 8 in year number 1, of course, in the slot, 1,324 yards, as well as 7 touchdowns. Keenan Allen, 14 touchdowns with 1,240 yards. Gerald Everett, 8 as well, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns, and Mike Williams almost broke a K as well. We almost had 4 receivers over 1,000 yards. Eckler almost at 500. But even after all of those additions and all the money spent and all the draft picks traded, the defense still sucked. Kenneth Murray led the way for tackles made. Is he developing in his 3rd year now? Who knows? Tackle for losses, 12 for Khalil Mack, 10 for O'Shawn Mathis. Bosa with 9 sack numbers. I see Khalil Mack did his thing. 23.5. That is unbelievable. Is that the record? Is the record 22.5 or is it 24? I don't know, but Khalil Mack just went crazy. Just know that. Bosa, 9.5, a decent year for him. Joseph Day with 6, 7 tackle for losses for him in his first year here. 6 for Kenneth Murray. I mean, I don't know. Statistically, here, it doesn't look too bad. J.C. Jackson, 4 interceptions. Asante Samuel with 3. Derwin with 2. But the yards given up are an absolute disgrace. And for us to be making missing the playoffs, there's no excuses. Lamar Jackson is your MVP. Herbert was number 3. If we made the playoffs, he probably would have won that. Khalil Mack, first year on the Chargers, is the defensive player of the year. Oh, and offensive rookie of the year is none other than John Mechie III. Love that. If he can go up to superstar, I mean, that's money. Let's go check out some Devies now. I'm really disappointed. I really am, because I even changed the playbook. This is the 3-4 Baltimore Ravens defense, and it was just not good, was it? John Mechie, unfortunately, doesn't go up to superstar, but that's all right. That's all right. Star, 81 overall, and then Trevor Penning, also a star, who you guys have not seen yet, as he was hidden defensively. I don't think we got anything over here as well, and you guys don't deserve one, so you know what? I don't mind. Not one Debbie though. That makes me kind of sad. And it's the Ravens and Lamar Jackson, Super Bowl MVP. They beat the Cowboys 26-20. What a year from Lamar. This is where things get a little scary now. Derwin James obviously going to keep improving as the year goes on, so we know he wants even more no chance. No chance in hell. He's getting tagged for show. Adderley, Tranquil, Tillery, I think I'm going to let them all walk. Clearly something's wrong with the defense. But let's see who we can grab to hopefully improve it. We only got about 17 mil here. Quentin Nelson's here. That'd be fun. But we don't got the money for that probably. Deron Payne wouldn't be the worst. Marcus Peters could help out the secondary. Same with the Casey Hayward Jr. Byron Murphy Jr. You're probably going to want some money though. Dexter Lawrence. I like the sounds of Dexter Lawrence, guys. Dexter Lawrence on a 3-year, $29 million deal. 118 points there. Does put me comfortably ahead of the Bengals. So Here's praying I can get him because we need him. Perfect. I went 3 for 3 in free agency as we grabbed ourselves Dexter Lawrence, Steven Nelson, and Clelin Ferrell, who should all be decent additions to this defense. Check out this guy I private workout earlier in week 11. B block shed, B finesse moves, B power moves, A tackling, 6'6", 308 pounds would work perfectly in our 3-4 system. Teron Minter, shout out to Simon Minter. This guy looks insane. Crazy good ratings as well. Hopefully I can get him. I'm not really too sure where he's going. He's at number 19 and we missed the playoffs, so we're going to be around there. This guy also have 95% scout. Let's go ahead and check him out. Jacoby Peters. And for that reason right there that you guys can see, I'm out. Jason Hodges, ladies and gentlemen, I am looking at the class a little bit here. I need a safety for the outgoing Nazir Adderley. And I click this guy, B hip power, B man coverage, B zone coverage. 22 years old out of Iowa, 6'1", 208 as well. Oh my God. Elite, great, crazy combine. Literally top 2 in everything. Was number 1 in 4 out of the 6 categories. Oh my God, but I can't go him and that Minter guy, can I? Oh no, what do I do? Jason Hodges is going 13. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Dude, he looked so good, but this guy looked crazy as well. 5th year option here for none other than Justin Herbert. Is that even a question, bro? And not just one, but 2 of them things. This one, is it even a question once again? No, I'm sorry, kind of thing. Getting into the 2023 draft where we have pick 17 again. Go ahead and check out the guys we private workout though, including Jason Hodges. Let's just check this guy out even more. B tackling as well. My goodness. A awareness, so he's going to be a good rating. B catching. This dude is actually unbelievable. I just don't know if I could get him. And I private work out this random cornerback and he's trash. I think I'm going to go one by one. I'm going to get to like 12-ish. If that safety is gone, then that safety is gone. Honestly, I kind of want the end a little more, maybe. I don't know, but I just signed Clelin Ferrell, Dexter Lawrence. I don't really know. I'll see you guys there. I'm kind of just praying he doesn't go top 10 here. Giants are up next. Still on the board, bro. I think I'm going to do one more. Jaguars. There he goes. There's him. That's him in it. That's him. Cheeky little trade up with the Bucks here. I just want to be sure that I can get him. I don't want to miss on another prospect that I love. 17 as well as 2 4th-round picks is going to get me up to number 12. Bro, get his face off my screen, please. That's making me sad. But that's okay, because guess what? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise that Teron Minter, the LSU end, is here, that we couldn't get Hodges, who's only normal development. Instead, we got Teron Minter. The music's already rolling. I can already hear it. And the bass is about to drop in 3, 2, 1. Bang. Teron Minter is hidden development. And honestly, this guy looks as good as advertised. Should definitely help. And our defense sucked last year. It better be good this year. Okay, we're in the 2nd round now, and I've just found this center. Brian Groves. Everything from what I can see for the 40% scout. It looks unreal. Decent ratings, not the best, and a decent combine as well, but was number 1 in the 20-yard shuttle. And the bench press. Love the bench press one. Probably going to play him out at right guard because we did lose Ifedi, and I really didn't get a replacement over there. So, bang, can I get another hidden development? I can indeed. 21 years old out of USF. Good strength there. Decent speed. Acceleration's insane, actually. And good agility. This guy should be able to move all around the line and be a solid piece. And this 3rd round is where I gotta go safety. I think I'm gonna go Benji Gray out of OSU. He doesn't look the best, but obviously we're on day 3 prospects now, so no one's looking too great from what I can see. I waited this long to get safeties because this is the position I had scouted the most, so I could check out like the majority of the class. It's not too hot here. It's not too hot. My boy has poor acceleration, but elite strength. He hits the weight room for sure. Low awareness. He's probably not going to be the best rating, but C zone is all right. B play rec, B block shot, B tackling. Benji Gray. As long as you can do your job here, I'll be good. Draft recap time. I think we had a good draft. Honestly, I ain't too mad about it at all, as Teron Minter and Brian Groves are 75 overall. That is phenomenal. However, Benji Gray is 66. Is he going to be my starter? I don't know about that one, Chief. You guys know, though. One guy on my mind. He goes by the name of Jason Hodges. He's an 80 overall. What I tell you, he's actually normal. No way. We dodged a bullet. He is 80, though. 880 is kind of nice. I won't even cap, but he's normal development. I still really need him though. Technically, he is the #1 player in this class. Taj Devine was actually 78, and this guy is hidden. And he went 25th, so he was definitely still on the board when I was around. He is only star development, so I ain't too mad, but would have been nice. Depends on what our guy is, of course. I kind of just want to see if there were any gems though, any crazy safeties that went in the later rounds. Shout out Brian Groves though for being up here, and from what I see, not really. Kind of a weird class, because usually some safeties are crazy. Here we go, Danny Weeks, 72 overall, but went in the second round. I couldn't even get him, and he's only normal anyway. Guys, I'm still scrolling. There were literally like no safeties in this class. Not a great safety class at all, so you know what, I can't be too mad. I'm happy with the players I got, so let's go get into year 2. Second year together now, after a not so bad record, but a bad overall result as we missed out on the playoffs, even though this team is stacked as ever. Herbert's up to a 94 now, which is nice. Keenan developing John Mechie after a phenomenal rookie year doing his thing. We got Brian Groves now, who I also moved out to right guard. This line looks nice. Trevor Penning's developing quite nicely as well. Defensively though, Cleveland Farrell, get out of here. Minter is going to be starting here, and I think I'm going to review him because I got 50 staff points, so we should be good. Low-key, though, there's a lot of holes in this defense. We did add Dexter Lawrence. I forgot about that. That's massive. That's absolutely massive. But, I mean, Webb Jr. starting at free safety. Actually, you know what? Let's make him my boy Gray from Oregon State. Hopefully, he can be one of those gems found later on in the draft. Man, a linebacker, too, is not looking great as well with this Neiman dude. Gotta get somebody there for sure. Corners look decent though. JC Jackson's 95, Michael Davis, Steven Nelson we brought in, so not too bad. Specialist, Mechie's gonna remain in the slot, Steven Nelson at slot corner. Everything else looks good. Unfortunately, Minter's gonna have to take a back seat this year as we're in contention, and hopefully he can develop that way. Let's go ahead though and buy We've Seen Enough, and let's go ahead and grab Teron Minter's hidden development traits. Praying for superstar and above. That would be phenomenal, and it would make this defense even scarier. I think anything would make this defense scary. Okay, I'll see you guys at midseason. See, and now that question is a real debate. Would Hodges have been a better choice there despite being only normal, but an 80 overall starting safety for us? Or was Minter the better pick at just start? Okay, we're 6-1. We're actually 6-1. Let's go. The Chiefs are 6-1. I didn't change any playbooks, by the way. We're rolling with it again. I don't know, but this happened in my last rebuild as well, where the defense was trash. I didn't do anything. Next season, it was great, and we're rolling now. We can check out my boy Brian Groves, though. We'll just see him be star. He's only star. Oh, yeah, and we had to tag Derwin James last year, so now we're going to have to get him back. Austin Eckler, I'd like to bring back as well. 92 overall. Didn't have a great season last year, though. We're still pretty good in the books for now, but got some big players to re-sign. We do have about 35 mil after Derwin James contract, though, so definitely not too shabby. Derwin, can you just commit your future here? Thank you. I feel like I gotta sign Eckler back as well. He's a 92 overall, 28 years old. It's old in real life, but on Madden's sake, he still should be really good, so he's gonna stick around for even longer. You know, Gerald Everett, sneaky, could have went up to superstar last year. Had a really good first year here. He didn't. I think we're probably gonna let him walk. Maybe look to draft a tight end. I don't know. We have to draft a lot of positions, I feel like, including middle linebacker, because I'm still not sure what I want to do with Kenneth Murray. Can we carry on the amazing first half form to the second half of the season? And dude, oh my god, 15-2, the best record in the entire league, ladies and gentlemen. The Los Angeles Chargers have finally arrived here in year 4 for Justin Herbert. Cowboys, Chiefs, Saints, Pack. We don't care about y'all. We're 15-2. That is an unreal. What happened last? I didn't change anything, guys. I didn't change any playbooks. No, nothing. What happened last year? I don't know. Who beat us? The football team? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, how did we lose to that? Herbert just kind of had a stinker, to be fair. Those games happen. And then we also lost to the Chiefs. Tough divisional matchup. Also, it was at SoFi Stadium, though, but the Chiefs are always going to... It's kind of like a 1-1 series every year. And look at the right side. Malik Willis, I believe he went to the Buccaneers, right? Led the league in yardage as well as gotten himself 40 touchdowns. Obviously, you see Mr. Justin Herbert up there as well. So let's go ahead and check out our statistics, as we were 4th in offensive once again. Herbert's doing his thing. Number 1 in passing touchdowns, except this season, the defense took a massive leap from 27th, I believe it was, to 2nd in the league. What the heck happened last year? I don't know. 5K yards for Justin Herbert. He definitely deserves the roundup if I've ever seen it. 46 touchdowns. 7 interceptions. The best touchdown to interception ratio I could ever see. That's unreal. Eckler stepped it up big time after we gave him that money. 4.9 to carry, 1,350 yards, as well as 17 touchdowns. Hercules did his thing. Another great year from John Mechie, almost 1,300 yards there, but 13 touchdowns is amazing. Keenan Allen with 8, almost 1,100 yards. Mike Williams, 1,050 yards, 10 touchdowns for him. All three of my receivers over 1,000 yards. That's ridiculous. Gerald Everett, 976, as well as 8 end zone touches. Kenneth Murray once again led the team in tackles made with 102, tackle for losses 23 for Dexter Lawrence. A massive addition. I'm telling you, that helped the defense to substantial margins. Sebastian Joseph Day, 18. What do you have like last year? Like 6, 7? This year 18. Let's go, baby. Khalil Mack, 13. Joey Bosa with 9 sack numbers. Bosa 15. Khalil Mack 11. 7 for Dexter Lawrence. 5.5 for sacks. And it's not as sexy as last year where Khalil Mack had what, 24.5, but I will take this year's stats all day long. 4 interceptions for Benji Gray. Is my man's about to go up to star development. He's only normal. He's only 70 overall, but what a good year. And he was on the number 2 ranked defense in the entire league. Derwin James also with 4, though. Mr. Interception with 3. This dude with 2. The first round, we have the Baltimore Ravens, who are only 8-9. But if I'm not mistaken, are the reigning Super Bowl champions with the former MVP Lamar Jackson. Colts, Chiefs down there. Cowboys were the number 1 seed playing the Panthers, and then Green Bay versus San Francisco. We know how that one typically ends up in the playoffs. Let's go ahead and sim this one, though. Lamar Jackson versus Justin Herbert. We're 15-2, though. How does Justin Herbert not have a playoff win yet? Are you freaking kidding me, bro? And the Ravens are into the Super Bowl again at 8-9. What the heck? Should I try out Ravens playbook? I don't know. I want to go check out the stats though. 35-32. I mean, our offense did its thing. Our defense really didn't show up. Lamar was really good. 235 yards, 3 tutties, no picks. Justin Herbert was slightly better, but did throw an interception. Who knows how costly that could have been. Eckler was great. Dobbins, and of course, Lamar on the ground. Gerald Everett was our leading receiver. Hollywood Brown, Mike Williams had 2 touchdowns. Keenan Allen, but Duvernay, Mark Andrews, John Mechie, Rashad Bateman all had a touchdown. Bro, are you kidding me? Was it like sacks? Dexter Lawrence got 1. Patty Queen got 1. Who got the pick, though? Chuck freaking Clark. And just like that, after an amazing regular season, we crash out of the playoffs. Yearly awards, though, this could be Justin Herbert. This would make me a little happier. Not as happy as winning a Super Bowl, but Justin Herbert is your MVP, and Jordan Love is number 2 here. Really interesting stuff going on in the league. Shout out Herbert, though, his first MVP. Next year, though, we want that Super Bowl. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Jason Hodges. Wouldn't it have made a difference if I drafted him instead of Minter? Who knows? Minter did come at number 7. I don't even remember really seeing his stats, though. Shout out Herb. John Mechie is your best wide receiver. That's amazing. He should 100% go up to superstar now, beating guys like Devontae Adams and Jamar Chase. Best O-line, Corey Linsley and Rashawn Slater. Oh, offensive line real intact, baby. If you guys don't know, I'll tell you guys right now. If you guys do not know, though, offensive linemen do not get development upgrades on this game, which I find kind of annoying. So I made my own little rule. If you are normal development and you finish in the top 10 here, then I will upgrade you to star. If you are already star development, however, and finish in the top 5, I will move you to superstar development, like a Rashawn Slater, like a Corey Linsley, both finishing at number 2 and number 4. And if you are superstar development already, like a Wyatt Teller, and you finish number 1, I will upgrade you to X Factor. So I always see these comments like people like, oh, we rigged the offensive line. Dude, I literally explain it in every video. Like, I am upgrading Corey Linsley and Rashawn Slater to superstar. That is just the old line rule, all right? That's if I don't forget. I like 73% of the times always just forget to upgrade them. I won't lie, but this time I won't, because I want Slater to go up for sure. John Mechie is now a superstar development. That's awesome to see. Eckler could have went up as well. He doesn't. I just clicked left bumper on accident. Let's go check out the defense, though, as we got Dexter Lawrence to superstar. Boy, Benji Gray unfortunately didn't go up to star. I was kind of hoping for that, but you know what? He had a decent little year himself. Nobody else, though, but Dexter Lawrence, John Mechie. I can't be too mad. Oh, look at me. I'm already forgetting. Nope, I'm going to do it right now. Last but not least, Corey Linsley and Rashawn Slater, both up to superstar development, courtesy of finishing top 5 in the best O-line. Shout out to them. Yeah, it's actually a rematch, right, from last year. This time, though, the Cowboys come away victorious, 38-31. Dak Prescott is your Super Bowl MVP. Kenneth Murray does not want a crazy amount. He's developing okay. He's up to an 81 now, 25 years old. He's not asking for a lot, though. 16 mil, 3-year deal. I think I might keep him around because I didn't really scout middle linebackers in the draft, and I don't really have a replacement lined up anyway. I think I might keep it around. Also, as I'm recording this, Von Miller just signed with the Bills. What is the AFC, dude? I swear all of the good talents went to the AFC, and it is so stacked. We got about 19 mil though to spend in this off season. Let me go ahead and check out some contracts and see if we can get any big money for maybe potentially cutting someone. We get a lot of money for cutting Khalil Mack, but I'm not gonna cut Khalil Mack because this video is like semi about him. You know, he's in the title, he's in the thumbnail most likely. Josh Palmer, I get about $1 mil. I mean, it doesn't really do too much, does it? Got a superstar X Factor Logan Wilson chilling here. That would be nice. Laremy Tunsil, Jay Tuck. I thought that was Dexter Lawrence. I was like, huh? How did we lose him? DeMarcus Lawrence is here. Shadobi Awuzie, superstar development. Some good names here for sure. Gabriel Davis, X-Man. Alright, sweet. Getting myself Laken Tomlinson to fill in that left guard, which should be nice. And Austin Hooper on a nice little 3-year deal. Josie Jewell also now here on a 1-year deal. I wanted to reach out and talk about Rashawn Slater's contract. Come on now. Come on now. All right, pretty hefty trade up here. I'm trading up to number 18, giving away number 28, and then a future 2nd round pick. I hope it's worth it because this guy right here, this guy looks insane. He goes by the name Amari Harris, 6-foot Alabama cornerback. I think I might move him out to free safety. We'll see. A catching, B man. Pretty good ratings there with elite acceleration. Everything else pretty solid, pretty good. You already know. And NFL Combine, not bad as well. I don't know why I said NFL there, but he does not look like a bad prospect at all. A tackling as well. Could definitely move him back to safety, and he should definitely be able to get the job done, especially alongside Derwin James. Amari Harris. Talk to me nice. Let's go. Hidden development, 95 acceleration, 91 change of direction, 92 speed, 85 jumping. This boy is an athlete. Shout out Torrey Craig, who plays for the Suns. Nate Bird has pretty good ratings, elite agility and speed. Really good combine, finishing number 1 in the 3-cone drill and 40-yard dash. And from what I can see, doesn't look like a bad prospect. B catching, B stamina, B tackling. He's my guy at linebacker. Only normal dev, but he's just needed as a rotational guy. Rich Grant is the day 3 projection. I see A lead block, A pass block finesse, B run block power. Really good ratings as well. That's enough for me, to be honest with you. And his hidden development can be the Laken Tomlinson replacement next season because he's only on a 1-year deal. Draft recap and the ratings to those players, 77. That's why we traded up for him. That is why we traded up for him. And once I move in the corner or move him to safety, maybe it's even better. I don't know. His man's actually really good. Zone, a little low, not going to lie. But overall, his stats, he looks pretty ridiculous. We could definitely move him around. My boy Nate Bird's even a 72 overall. I'll take that all day long. Rich Grant, 69. We'll take it. How'd this class look, though? Last year, there was an 80 as high as this class. The same. Look at the dude. There were so many good centers in this class. I was definitely eyeing them. This guy went in the 2nd round, though. But my God, second highest rated guy in the class. Only star, though. Denzel Benjamin, a really good looking linebacker. But look who's number 4. It's Amari Harris, who we got all the way at 18. You'll love to see that. Overall, not a bad class. Hopefully, though, these picks from what we did in free agency can get me over that hump and get us our first playoff win, man. And the team for year 3 is unbelievable. We're off a crazy regular season where we had MVP Justin Herbert go crazy, as well as leading us to a 15-2 record. However, the playoffs are still haunting us. They are very indeed still haunting us. This team's unreal, though. John Mechie is our wide receiver, 388 overall. We brought in Austin Hooper. By the way, Herbert's a 99 overall. Now, love to see that. The O-line looks sick. Trevor Penning up to 83. 2 superstars now with Slater. Lindsey got Rich Grant to be a nice little piece for the future once Lindsey, Laken Thompson potentially are both gone. Defensively, Dexter Lawrence held it down last season. Joseph Day, Minter. We got Amari Harris now. Loki, do I need him at corner more? I might need him at corner. I thought I had depth here. I thought I still had Steven Nelson and maybe a Michael Davis. He might actually remain at corner then because my boy Benji Gray over here from the Beavers had a pretty solid year, if I say so myself. Added in Josie Jewell. I think we're good. Not really much change in the specialists as well. John Mechie will remain in the slot. We got Amari Harris at slot cornerback now. And these 3 are still a tandem to fear, as well with Kenneth Murray at sub linebacker. We've got a new contract. I'm ready. Wait, I got a hidden, right? Yeah. We definitely got a hidden. What am I talking about? I'm gonna go buy his review his thing. And my guy that I traded up for is Mid-season, I think all my picks so far have been only star development, which is quite unfortunate, but if you guys want to see crazy good draft, and check out my last video with the Seahawks rebuild, we got some bangers in that draft for sure throughout the years. Mid-season has come upon us, and we are... Week 7 takes forever, by the way. We are 5-2. Not too bad. Raiders down absolutely tremendously bad at a 1-6. Broncos 4-3. Chiefs are 6-1. This is what I'm scared of now, though. We're what, 3 years into this now? 5? I don't even know. These are about to be crazy. Yep. Justin. Whoa, you could do it with RB, LB. I never knew that. Justin Herbert's now here. You know he's going to demand the absolute world, and we're going to have to give it to him. Keenan Allen's here. He's 32 years old. Mike Williams is here, 29 years old. Khalil Mack, Sebastian Joseph Day, Asante Samuel Jr. A lot of our core players are up for contract. Let's start off with the main man, though. Herbert wants himself a 7-year, $324 million contract, and you know what? Some say that's not even enough. I'm gonna wait to see what I want to do with these two. I'm not sure. They're a little old now. They're really good ratings for sure. Same with Khalil Mack. Same with even Sebastian Joseph Day. I'm not sure. I feel like we got to re-sign them, though, because our window is like right now. We want to win right now. We have a 99 rated freaking quarterback. I'll sign Asante Samuel, though, but I think I'll wait until the end of the season to get these guys, and once their rating goes down a little bit. 5-2, I believe we were at the mid-season mark. We ended at 12-5. Not too bad at all. Quite not the heights we got last year, but I'll take it. This year, we're 5th in offensive yards, 4-4-5. We're really consistent on that end. Defense kind of down a little bit, though, and I kind of wonder why, because I feel like we got a little better. Herbert, one of his worst years for us is still an amazing year, but one of his worst, 4,900 yards, 42 touchdowns, amazing, but 17 picks. That's quite a bit, Herbert. My guy was seeing goals out there. Eckler, 15 touchdowns, 5 a carry, 1,300 yards, another excellent year from him. Mechie, once again, he has led our receiving core every single year. 1,300 yards this time, 7 touchdowns. Keenan Allen, 14 touchdowns. Austin Hooper had a great debut year for us with 12 touchdowns as well as almost 1,100 yards. Mike Williams, he like 850 yards, 7 touchdowns. It's not quite worth the contract he's demanding, you know? Ooh, this year it's Derwin James leading the way for tackles made. Kenneth Murray actually way down here with just 90. Tackle for losses, 17 for Dexter Lawrence. Khalil Mack, 16, 11. Joseph Day, Bosa. 10 sack numbers, 15.5 for Khalil Mack, and 10.5 for Bosa. The tandem still goes on. Joseph Day, Minter with 6. Lawrence with 5. Interception, 6. For, of course, Mr. Interception. Can he go up to freaking X Factor? I feel like he could potentially get it in real life because he was so good last year, but hopefully that warrants him one. 3 picks for Asante Samuel Jr., Kenneth Murray 2. And we're going to be playing the Tennessee Titans, who are 10-7, 4-5 matchup here. Chiefs were the #1 seed, and the Panthers were the #1 seed in the NFC. So interesting matchups here. Hopefully we haven't won a playoff game, so hopefully we can win this one against Queen Henry himself, and we do barely. 21-15, and we have our arch nemesis, the Lamar Jackson led Baltimore Ravens. They're 10-7. Last year they were 8-9, and they still beat me. So I don't know how to judge this team other than hopefully Herbert comes through for me, and he doesn't. We can't beat the Ravens. Zeke is freaking MVP, 8-9 Cowboys. Go check out some more Devies here in year number 4. We cannot sniff the Super Bowl, though. We really cannot. Nothing on offense, I believe. Everything's pretty much set in stone already, though, to be honest with you. J.C. Jackson does go up to Superstar X Factor. That's awesome. I think that's the only one, though. All right, bro. The Ravens are just killing it in this simulation. Another Super Bowl appearance. They are 2 for 1 in this video. They win this time, 35-28. Lamar is MVP once again. What the heck? I feel like I have to keep Khalil Mack here. This video is like kind of about him and J.C. Jackson. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give him a lot of money. Why do I have a feeling he's going to decline it, though? Nope. See? Oh my god. Sebastian Joseph Day, people say this video is kind of about you as well, you know, new edition in 2020. Okay, do you see, my team just hates me now because I can't get the job done. I'll sign Keenan Allen back, but I think I'm gonna let Mike Williams walk now. Oh my god. We just went ham in free agency, spent almost every single penny I had, and it looks like I kind of got everyone as well. Phomvongsa, Noah Gray, Rashad Fenton, Khalil Mack is back. Josh Palmer, revenge season, he's back. He's ready to announce himself to the world and given on his second chance. Sebastian Joseph Day and Keenan Allen. I legit think I just got everybody back, so that's good stuff. That's good stuff. First round pick here, we got Monty Peters out of the U. I don't have too much scouted on him, despite it being 85%. I don't have his man tackling or zone as a safety, which kind of sucks, but his ratings are good. His combine are good. I see A awareness, A stamina, A hit power, B play rec. Shouldn't be too bad. And he's hitting development, so I'll take it all day long. I might start him at free safety right away. We'll have to find out. And I don't have my second because I traded it last year for Harris. I forgot about that. But you know what? I see my board, Donnell Carey. 8 power moves. You could be absolute behemoth of a human being. Not the best ratings, not the best combine, not gonna lie, but he's a strong dude. All right, so I'm gonna take him. He's only normal. That's okay. And Monty Peters is a 77 overall, so he's probably gonna be starting at free safety right away. Then we'll move Benji, whatever his name is, to our free safety 2. Highest rated guy was 78. Nothing too crazy here in the draft. A lot of good DBs though, but I got one thing on my mind this year, and it's a Super Bowl. I won't take anything less. Year something. I don't even know. If this team doesn't get me to the Super Bowl, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. Herbert's a 99. Mechie is now our new wide receiver 1. Love that. The return, the revenge of Joshua Palmer is upon us. We moved my boy Rich Grant to left guard, by the way. Peters is now at free safety to spearhead a pretty good defense, man. My boy Bird's going to be starting as well. Minter, Nicholson, I guess they drafted me. And the cornerback room, kind of deep. We got 4 solid cornerbacks. Let's go ahead and make Harris our number 3. And then let's go buy the thing for this guy. Monty Peters, give it up for my first superstar of the video, baby. Can't hit a banger in the draft. Can't make the Super Bowl. What am I here for? I'm here doing cardio. And now we're 3-3. Why? Why are we 3-3? Honestly, I blame Josh Palmer being in the slot, so I'm gonna change it. Let's make it Keenan. He's actually an 88 rated there. I haven't used him in the slot this whole video, but here's your chance. Oh my god, more names. Mechie, bro. I thought we were like this, my guy. I thought we were like this. Everybody hates me. 3-3 at mid-season, which is not oh my god, I thought we missed it. I legit thought we missed plays. We only go 10-7 though. And look who we're playing in the freaking first. Whoa, what happened here? 16th? We're mid 8th offensively. What the heck happened to the offense? I don't know. Herbert, once again, another 17 pick season. Really weird. Still 41 touchdowns, still 4,700 yards, and let us hit the playoffs once again. But what are with all the interceptions? Oh, Eckler fell off. Under 4 carry, under 10 touchdowns, and just barely 1,000 yards. Like literally barely. Keenan in the slot 8 for sure. Almost 1,400 yards for him. 11 touchdowns. Austin Hooper, great year. John Mechie, 15 touchdowns, and Josh Palmer, pretty good revenge season for it. Kenneth Murray, 138 tackles. TFL, Dexter Lawrence, Joseph Day, Bosa, Mack, Minter, you know the usuals. 15.5 sacks for Khalil Mack, still going crazy. 8.5 for Bosa, Lawrence, 7.5 there. JC Jackson, 5 picks once again. Amari Harris, 3. Derwin Fenton with 2. And here we go. We got the freaking Baltimore Ravens. Once again, the Chiefs are the number 1 seed. The Niners, number 1 seed in the NFC. The Texans are in here. The Jaguars are the number 2 seed. I feel like the Ravens have never had a good record. You know what? Here we go. They have a better record than us. The last 2 times they beat us, we had a better record than them. So maybe that's the strategy here. We beat them. We killed them. 45-27. Oh my god. Finally, the record, or the solution is to have a worse record, so teams overlook you. We're 10-7 here. We beat them. Oh no. No, my strategy has come against us. The freaking Texans are worse than us. That's not good. I wanted to play the Chiefs. I wanted to play somebody else with a good what happened to the Chiefs? They actually lost to the Texans 35-28. Wow. Well, from my strategy standpoint, this is not a good sign. Deshaun Watson, 9-8 Texans. We beat them. We're in the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Thank the Lord. And we got the Eagles. Oh my god, finally. As long as I make the Super Bowl, I'm happy, because then we got some like Super Bowl content where we can hop in and stuff. Mahomes is your MVP though. Oh, Monty Peters is your defensive rookie of the year. That's awesome to see. Some development traits here for whatever year we are in. Will anyone go up? I don't think so. And nobody did. Eckler was trash this year, but Mechie never went up to X Factor. It was Keenan Allen's type of year. Nobody on the O-line got top 5, unfortunately. Defensively, Kenneth Murray up to superstar. I really like that. Really like that. Nothing else, though. We saw Peters. He was only star, whatever this guy is. Everything remained the same. That's okay. Let's go check out this Eagles team, though. What have they been doing? Is Jalen Hurts still their QB? Their highest rated player is Jordan Mailata at a 93. Miles Sanders, Devontae Smith. I gave him Hassan Reddick. Like I said, these rosters are up to date. Nakobe Dean, they drafted Drake London. They drafted. Interesting stuff. Their QB is Jonathan Scott. No signs of Jalen Hurts at all. Drew Lock is their backup. Who is this guy? out of Texas, star dev, 86 overall, just 23 years old in his second year. Looks pretty decent and has already led them to the Super Bowl. That's pretty cool. Ooh, they also drafted Jordan Davis as well, who's only an 84. Definitely a player that we could have drafted. So I think he actually went the pick right before us though, because he wasn't on the board. I was looking at Devontae Wyatt and whoever we went. I don't even remember who we went anymore. Trevor Penning, my bad. 7-0. They tied up 7 all there. Unfortunately, we do not get a score at the end of the first quarter. I swear we were in the red zone there. We get another touchdown to round off the first half. We do. 14-7, good stuff. Love that. I don't know why I'm double saying every word. They get a field goal, 10-14. We get a field goal to match them, 17-10. Let's go ahead, get into this fourth quarter where they're actually on my 2. Cade Houghton. What can Jonathan Scott do here? Power formation. Looks like they're going to run this one straight through the gut. No, it's a play action. And it's Joey Bosa. Our run game is nice now. We got run game on locks, even though that wasn't a run. You know what I'm saying? It's another sack. Dexter Lawrence this time. Dude, I just hopped in and our defense went to work. Guys, I simmed it. I'm not even gonna lie. He just, Tucker McCann, whoever that is, just missed a field goal. That is actually instrumental if we win this game. I'm not gonna lie with you. Can we drive down here? We're looking good. We're wasting clock as well. We enter the red zone thanks to John Mechie. And we paid the ref, so we got a face mask. First and goal, handing this one off again. Austin Eckler gets through, ladies and gentlemen. 2 touchdown lead, under 4 minutes to go. We are looking good here in Georgia in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Can our defense clamp up though? Can our defense clamp up? Keep whoever this QB is out of the way. Jonathan Scott. They kind of driving, however, we're on fire. It's another Joey Bosa sack. And with the Super Bowl on the line, 4th and 18. 2 minutes to go. Can our defense step up? We get a sack. Easy as that. All day long. Drake London is pissed. And the Chargers are your Super Bowl champs, baby. Let's go. And yo, I kind of want to hop in. I kind of want to see what this team's made of, how this team feels on paper. And B is open. Herbert puts that thing on the money. Look who it is. It's Josh Palmer, baby. Herbert, what can you do for me, my boy? I see him. It's Keenan Allen. It's another first down. Let's go. This offense is too good. 1st and 10. Looks like we're going to run based on the formation. That's what they think too. Just kidding. We're Herbert's too nice with it. All right, that was gonna happen. I just kind of threw up a heave there, and hopefully something happened. By the way, Avonte Maddox has a hat trick of interceptions. All right, the most classic ending of all time. I hop in, throw a pick, make the stats look worse, but guess what? It don't matter because we are Super Bowl champions, and I'm sure Charger fans are happy with that. Herbert was 20 for 36, 312 yards, 2 touchdowns. 2 interceptions as well. I don't know where that other one came from. Jonathan Scott, actually a decent game. 20 for 31, 244 yards. Only 1 touchdown though. No picks as well, but needed more yards, needed more touchdowns to beat this man. Eckler had himself 100 yards and that clincher of a touchdown that we saw at the end there. Miles Sanders was okay, but they were playing from behind for a lot, so they didn't get too much. Ow. Keenan Allen, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. That right there is why we re-signed him. I knew he would come through eventually, man. Drake London was decent, found himself in the end zone. Smitty, 100 yards. Joshua Palmer, 125 yards, 6 receptions. That is awesome to see. And John Mechie didn't do too much. 12 yards, 1 reception. He's been kind of the standout receiver for me this whole video. Defensively, it was Nakobe Dean that led the way for tackles made. Tackle for losses, Alex Highsmith, who they have now. And sack numbers 3 for Joey Bosa. I think we saw 2 of them. Crazy Day and Khalil Mack with 2 as well. 5 sacks between the new tandem in real life. Man, I am scared of the AFC with these 2 guys together. Dexter Lawrence had himself 2. Joseph Day with 1. My boy Bird and Minter with a half. Holy, how many sacks did we have? Beautiful stuff. Nobody had... Yeah, this guy's about to take MVP, Super Bowl MVP. Many years later, we finally got the job done, and Super Bowl MVP is going to be none other than Justin Herbert himself. What a way to end it. That's gonna be wraps for this video though. Hope you guys did enjoy it. It proved to be a little more difficult than I was expecting, but that's just how stacked the AFC is now. Like, they have so many good teams. It was tough getting to the Super Bowl and winning it as well. Like, the Ravens were in my way the whole time, but luckily in the end we have built ourselves a really good squad. Justin Herbert was absolutely sensational throughout this entire video. 4 years in a row with over 40 touchdowns there. This year was unreal. I think MVP season, and we were 15-2. Definitely put up some crazy numbers and just kept getting better and better and better. As you can see, he won a lot of player of the weeks to be expected. Offensive Rookie of the Year, best quarterback, MVP, offensive player of the year, best QB again. And a Super Bowl MVP should be in here as well, you know. Eckler was good. We kept him around throughout this entire video. Had his good seasons, but definitely underperformed a little bit as well, especially this last year, but he is getting a little older, so it's okay. And he did get the game-winning touchdown. John Mechie, bro. John freaking Mechie. John Mechie was actually insane. I'm pretty sure we got him in the 3rd round, right? Yeah, 3rd round pick, number 15. He got best wide receiver 1 year, offensive rookie of the year, 3 Pro Bowls, and overall his statistics definitely say that he was incredible. 1,300 yards, 1,300 yards. Okay, I'm gonna round up. These two were pretty much 1,300. You know what I'm saying? 85 plus receptions every year as well. This season he was taken out of the slot, but still a phenomenal year and put up 15 touchdowns. Shout out John Mechie, who could definitely fall in the draft a little bit because of his injury, but man, he's gonna be a gem for whatever team gets him. Keenan Allen was Keenan Allen. Don't gotta say much about him. Shout out for him for a big Super Bowl performance. Joshua Palmer, we brought back another great Super Bowl performance by him. This O-line was sick. We actually, like, look at this O-line, bro. 390s. Slater's a 96 superstar. Grant, who we got. Lindsley, of course, that was already here. Groves, I drafted. I believe Brian Groves, he was a center, moved him out. He's a 91 now. And then Trevor Penning, my number 17 overall pick in the 2022 draft, turned out to be a pretty good investment in the long term. 91 overall right tackle at just 25 years old. Unbelievable. Franchise tackles, franchise QB. This team's got it all. But of course, this video was mainly made because of their offseason moves, and Khalil Mack, JC Jackson definitely showed up. Khalil Mack put up 10 sacks every season with us. He did not regress at all. 12 sacks, 23.5, 11, 15.5 on the 2 last seasons. He definitely was worth a 2nd round pick and a 6th round pick. Are you kidding me right now? Definitely changed the landscape of this defense. His tandem, his partnership with Joey Bosa showed up in the Super Bowl where it mattered most. Kenneth Murray actually developed nicely as well. Shout out to him, 91 and superstar. And then shout out my boy Bird. JC Jackson was incredible as well on his big 5-year, $82 million deal up to superstar X Factor. 97 overall, was consistently grabbing me 4, 5, 6 picks every single season as he does. His name is Mr. Interception, as we all know. Shout out my boy Harris. They drafted me, this guy. This wasn't me. He's a superstar dev. That was a little too late, Madden. Thank you. Shout out Minter, though. Up to a 90 now. Joseph Day, who, of course, they signed in real life. We kept him around as well. Dexter Lawrence was where this rebuild kind of changed, like the trajectory changed a little bit, because we were kind of trash. Then we signed him and we were good, you know what I'm saying? Asante Samuel was a beast, up to 90 now. Shout out Derwin James, who did Derwin James type things, and of course my boy Monty Peters. That's gonna be wraps for this video, though. I hope you guys really did enjoy this one. Of course, comment down below which team you would like me to do next, and please give a like to the video as well, as it takes me a long time to record these and edit these and get it out to y'all. But you know what, it's part of the process, it's part of the grind. The off season is here. I'm super excited. I cannot wait for the draft. So expect more content. Hope to see you guys around once again. That's going to be it for me, though. Take care, everybody. Peace.